Alfa Romeo isn't happy about the Dodge Hornet. The all-new 2023 Dodge Hornet crossover debuted for the current week, becoming, perhaps somewhat incredibly, the main item the Dodge brand has released in a decade. Yet, a source inside parent organization Stellantis tells us that not everyone in the organization is cheerful, namely Alfa Romeo. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to notice that the Dodge Hornet and Alfa Romeo Tonale are fundamentally the same vehicle with negligible changes. As indicated by a source inside Stellantis who spoke with the driver on State of Namelessness, the Tonale started as essentially an Alfa Romeo project. However, internal politicking, and a desire for Dodge to raise its low average fuel economy numbers, saw the Alfa Romeo Tonale transform into the Dodge Hornet. Also, presently the Alfa Romeo side of the house is not excessively blissful. Dodge exploited the Tonale to make a compliance vehicle, their Aston Martin signet moment, maybe. Suffice it to say internal legislative issues won the day, and Dodge needed to up their CAFE numbers, so Hornet was conceived, said the source. The two crossovers appear to share large numbers of the same body stampings, like entryways, fenders, and underlying unibody structure, so, all pieces that are presumably too expensive to even consider evolving. For the majority, the similarities between the two vehicles are unignorable, and they've let Stellantis realize in the comments sections of articles, and via web-based entertainment. It's irritating to have to be on the defensive, said the source, frustrated at seeing people properly getting down on the two vehicles for looking so in basically the same manner. To make an already difficult situation even worse, the source said that the budget simply didn't exist to meaningfully change more sheet metal on the Dodge Hornet and distance it from the Tonale, outwardly. Edges are slight in the C segment, especially in non-luxe, so an OEM is pretty limited on all new sheet metal as that is a significant investment according to a tooling perspective, said the source. As a matter of fact, Alfa Romeo's hyped-up return toward the North American market in 2016 after 20 years away hasn't exactly been a thundering success. The organization invested billions of dollars into the Giulia sedan and Stelvio crossover, yet neither vehicle has lit the sales graphs on fire, regardless of the nation they're sold in. Yet, the little, luxe-ish crossover is a hot class internationally. The segment could use more great driving, enthusiast-oriented choices. Alfa Romeo is generally great at creating a vehicle that drives well. In this manner, when the Alfa Romeo Tonale was unveiled, numerous Alfa Romeo enthusiasts and news outlets alike called it Alfa's most significant vehicle in recent memory. In theory, the Tonale ought to have all the secret sauce to muscle its direction to the highest point of the sales outlines. It promises a decent driving experience and attractive styling. The Tonale is aimed upmarket, playing against crossovers like the Lexus UX, Mercedes-Benz GLA, or BMW X1, and could have the same level of sales and strategic importance that the Macan does for Porsche. Yet, a slight front-end change, new lights, and a little restyling of the interior have the Tonale seeing service as a down-market Dodge, undermining the Alfa Romeo's upmarket intentions. The merger between Fiat Chrysler Automobiles and France's PSA Group has a whopping 16 brands, many of which have product lines that vastly overlap. In any case, a representative for Dodge says that interest in the Hornet is solid. Customers seem to be very content with the Dodge Hornet, with more than 14,000 orders received in under 24 hours after its reveal, a Dodge spokesman said by means of email. The Dodge Hornet features unmistakable Dodge DNA with characteristic Dodge styling cues, for example, a male space-style grille opening and a vehicle-width tail lamp with center-illuminated Dodge Rombi logo, and unique performance features like on-demand PowerShot for Hornet RT, which supplies an explosion of 25 extra horsepower. The spokesman added that the Hornet's evaluating ought to undercut its Alfa Romeo kin by some $10,000. Evaluating for the Hornet GT begins at $29,995, with the Hornet RT beginning at $39,995, and the vehicle will be marketed to performance lovers who need a vehicle that drives like a Dodge. Seems to be a Dodge and seems as though Dodge, the spokesman said. Alfa Romeo Tonale and Dodge Hornet haven't happened yet, so only time will tell if Stellantis has figured out a way to distance the two cars in the driving experience. Dodge seems confident that its iteration will be unmistakably Dodge, whatever that means. Did Dodge copy Alfa Romeo? Let us know in the comments below.